position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Terrapins will put total leather to crank us up. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So USC's offense comes onto the field first today. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Trojans are on the move. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Unloads it downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown USC. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Maryland's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Paul. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing deep. Finds a spot down the gun of the knee. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before. He's got 10 yards and the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Paul. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. Inside the 30. Wide open spaces. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll keep it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Quick strike complete. Pulled down for the tackle. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Under fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Breaks it inside the 10. Touchdown, Terrapins! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Makes the grab on the left. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The option look. He did not make it, a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Makes it past the marker. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week. But they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Louisiana. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try to get the edge on the left. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Trojans line up to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Paul. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to ride this running back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Trojans in the hurry up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the running back. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He makes the grab, and they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll run the option. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The inside handoff. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. It'll be a draw. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Trojans! Excellent pass by the back on the option. USC. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. 14. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So after the first down run, here's second down. Breaks the tackle.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. On the run, it's Paul. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Second down, he'll throw it. And they're not on the same page there. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They boot it away on fourth down. Makes the catch at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on second down. He'll take the deep shot. Snags it on the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 4 over Louisiana. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Phyllis?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They boot it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Gets the back moving. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Line getting set on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Rushes on him. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
And the Trojans will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Pulls and fires complete. It's a running room. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. On the move. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to the ground game on the left. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Complete. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. It's a draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Trojans are rolling down the field. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Power football with the run. Runs through a tackle. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. It's complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. To the air on first down. Get it out on the screen. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone when they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Trojans will call on their punt team. A low line drive and not his best work. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Runs into a wall. They'll give him one out to the 8. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from their own 22. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Paul. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It's complete to the left. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, running back gets the give. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. It's picked off. That's number 10. Got room on the return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown.
Touchdown USC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Leinart, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. And that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Running to Green. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snares it outside, it's Paul. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Quick release on the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Trojans! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Michigan. We'll let you know if anything...
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. That's caught. It's locked. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Paul. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
That's another Terrapins first down.
Quick shovel pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Wants to fire on second down. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good. He marched 78 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Finding open areas. Good, solid tackle. The Trojans can really attack on this second and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Little touch pass to the receiver. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They make the tackle after he gets two down to the 25. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. After run, now throw. Punts it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Maryland 31.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run.
Turning it on! And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's locked. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads it left. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
It's a turnover on downs.
And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.